Hi guys, it's Ms. Foltz here. I am going to make a quick video showing you how to use Google Scholar and how to use the Bassett High School databases. At this point, you guys should have selected a topic from the list of topics, created a T-chart, created a thesis, and you should have went ahead and created 10 questions that will be answered from your research that I'm going to show you how to do today. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing that I want you to do is search up Bassett High School. There we go. And at the very top, you're going to hover over the tab Library, and then you're going to click on Bassett High School Online Resources. And then on the left, click Bassett High School Online Resources. And then you're going to scroll down, and you're going to see quite a few databases. So a database is like a very secure Google. Databases will become your best friend from now as well into college. Your schools pay quite a bit of money for these databases because these databases sift through all the information for your topics and only put the credible topics here. So it does a little bit of the guesswork for you. Also, fun fact, 9 out of 10 times these databases are going to have citations created for you. So you don't have to use Citation Machine or EasyBib. So this is quite helpful. Takes a little bit of the work off your hands. Now for this particular paper, we are going to use the Gale database. So you're going to click on that. And if you look, you can search through every single database. However, in my experience, I've found where sometimes this gives you quite a bit of random information thrown in there. So I find it much easier to just click on the specific database so it doesn't overload the system. So we're going to click on Gale in Context Opposing Viewpoints. Now, just so I don't take any of your topics, I'm just going to hypothetically create my own topic for my paper. So let's just say that my topic is, should students be allowed to have sodas in high school? Like, should they be able to buy sodas from a soda machine? So arguing soda machines should be banned or soda machines should be allowed in high school. So what you're going to do in this search bar, you're going to take, you're not going to write out your whole topic. Instead, you're going to pick and choose key words, such as, let's see, high school and soda. And let's see what pops up. All right, so if you look down, you're going to see 4 magazine articles that came up from this search. You're also going to see 27 news articles that have these keywords in it. So let's see. Let's click on the first one. Soda consumption fizzles. So I'm going to search down and let's see. Well, it doesn't look like that has much information, as you can see, so we're going to go back. And we are going to maybe click on the third one, stricter school soda limits offered. All right, so here we go. Oh, and look how fun. All your keywords are highlighted for you. So, woohoo! Oh my goodness, this is quite a bit. All right, so say I find something in here that I want to use for my research. So I'm like, yeah, I definitely want to use this article. All right, so I am going to then take some notes and write the information down that answers my questions. And it is very important before you click off of this page that you scroll all the way down to the bottom. And do you see where it says source citation? This is your citation. So woohoo, it's already made for you. You don't have to make it. So it's very important that you copy and paste this somewhere so that you have it because you are going to eventually need to put this on your works cited page, which we'll get there. So just make sure for the time being that you hold on to this citation, maybe you copy and paste it, and you also make sure that any information you get from this page, whether you summarize it and put it in your own words, or you take it word for word, make sure you still attach this citation to it because it's very important. You don't want to get in trouble for plagiarizing. So, woohoo, you found some information there. Now, let's see, let's go back just for a sec. So you go down and maybe, I mean, I haven't looked through these different news articles, but say these don't really have much that you really need. So you're like, oh gosh, I've only found one and I've got to have three. So in that case, you might want to check Google Scholar. Now this is just traditional Google. So you would want to go to Google Scholar. And again, Google Scholar is a search engine that has went through and sifted through the information to make sure that it's credible. So you want to make sure articles is selected. And let's see. Oh, look, I've already went ahead and kind of done some planning. So sodas in schools. Let's see what pops up. All right. So, oh my goodness, look at all these different and pages of information. So let's hypothetically say that the growing political movement against soft drinks in schools. So let's click on there. And we scroll down and oh my goodness, this one's kind of long. Well, it's not too bad. So say we find some information on this page that we like. We should be able to find the citation. Let's see. Cite this. Okay, very good. Oh, you can also download it if you want it to be a little more, let's see, viewer friendly. And it actually looks like a real article there. So there we go. So let's just go back and we want to cite this. So you would just click on cite this and there is your citation. So it is important again that you keep this for your file so that you have it if you decide to take anything from this page. So that is a super brief overview on how to use the Gale database and how to use Google Scholar. If you have any questions on how to access information or if you're just not finding any information for your argument or for your side of the argument, shoot me an email or message me on Canvas or set up a one-on-one Zoom call. Just let me know. Keep me posted. Again, hopefully this helped a little bit. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a wonderful day.